my birthday, okay, and it's a Wednesday, and it's random thought with Maxine. My name is Maxine Isode, and today I am a year older, a year wiser, a year smarter, a year happy, a year excited, a year everything, all that. Okay. For those wondering whether we are coming live or not, we're live. So you can catch us live on Facebook, catch us live on YouTube, and then catch us live on radio. It's Random Thought with Maxine, and welcome aboard. Okay. So this is a special birthday edition of Random Thought with Maxine, and hope you are all fine. As you can sense from my voice, I am fine. I'm excited. God has been good, and it's another milestone, and I'm blessed. Yeah, that's all I can say. In summary, I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to be enjoying good health. I'm blessed to be blessing you with my thoughts, and I'm blessed that you can also connect with me and I also connect with you. And then we can all have wonderful conversations like this one. So this morning's topic is titled Wrong Turns, okay? And why wrong turns on a special day like this? It does not only bring you to a level of just taking an inventory of your life, it also makes you appreciate how far you have come. It also makes you appreciate some wrong turns you made and how you need to get back on the right track. Okay. So if there's anything I have learned in the past few months preceding my birthday is that I have made some wrong choices. Bad ones, of course, not too proud of them. Yeah. And I sit back and I'm like, okay, why did I do this? Why did I not do that? And I honestly think that sometimes we do not tend to appreciate some of the decisions that we make, and we do not tend to put premium on whether or not it will end us well. Or sometimes it's just like we just do not care. So there comes a point where you just do not care. You just do not care. I don't know if you have been at that point where Charlie you care less, okay? What can what can happen. But you see, there's always a point where God brings you back onto the track of righteousness, okay? And says you can do a better job because this is what you have been assigned to do because you are the light of the world and you so forth must shine, okay? So that men see and give glory unto your Father. Am I preaching? Yeah. So I made some few wrong turns. Wrong turns, number one is you do not fully completely and wholly trust yourself. Okay. As human beings, as individuals, as Christians, there are times that we think we are informed with our decisions. We think this is what I want at this point. You think you are tired of living a certain way, and so you just want to just catch cruise and do what you want to do. But you come to a point where, just like the prodigal son, the father patiently awaits you and he says, I have been waiting for you to throw that feast. I've been waiting for you to put a ring on your finger. I've been waiting for you to put that nice cloak or robe on you. I've been waiting to call on my friends to say that my son who was missing is back again. Can we have a feast? And that's what God does with us. So in the midst of making wrong turns, there's still a God who says, I have been waiting for you. And that's a love that the Father has lavished on us. That even when we decide to go astray, He brings us back onto the path of righteousness. Then one of the wrong things that we usually do is that there comes a point where we totally forget that we are precious in the sight of God. And it's a wrong turn. Once you drift away from that mindset, anything would fly with you. Once you lose sight of the fact, you lose cognizance of the fact that you are precious in the sight of God, you are bound to make wrong turns. You are bound to make turns that for you you think is appropriate, but to the master it is not. And that's one thing that I really want to put across. There are times that we have even doubted our self worth. I have. There are times that things are not going too well as expected. And so you begin to doubt even whether the Father loves you. And you're trying to find solace in other things. But the Father says, I love you anyway. And I have lavished my love so much on you that there is no way that I'm going to leave you alone. And so that's lesson number one. Wrong turns we make just because we have forgotten how much the Father loves us. We have gone astray because we have not fully come to understand, and we have not allowed it to sink in when God says, I love you. So this morning is just a reminder of the love of God for us. Whether you have made wrong turns, which we all do at a point, it's time to come back to the right track or the right road, knowing that the Father has lavished his love on us. He does not leave or forsake. The next thing I talk about on this special day is that all that people ask is, you are growing, you are not getting any younger. What is happening with you and all that? And usually it's contextual. When they say you are growing, you are not getting any younger, then you know that somebody wants to drum home some message, Abby. Okay. So it's a message of, okay, we are praying that you get married. We are praying that you find that soulmate. We are praying that, oh, it happens. We can't wait for your big day. See, all those are nice wishes. And I know that people mean well. They do not mean evil. It's not like it's born out of malice that they want to just throw this in your face, but just because they really want to see you married, they really want to see you have kids, they really want to see you have a family. Because I guess to a point that you feel like you are just not completely whole, or you just need something to make you whole, which is fine. It's super. But the next thing I say is that in as much as people throw that in your face, which you must take in good faith, because as I said, for there are some it's genuine concern, for there are some it's just being nosy, for some it is just they will just want to talk some. People are talking, so they want to talk some. But I came to a point where I realized that nobody tells you that you are growing, that you have to let go of your anger. Nobody tells you that you have to do a better job with how you relate to other people. Nobody tells you that you are growing and that you have to start acting maturely. Nobody tells you that you are growing and that you should know how to manage your finances. But everybody thinks that once another year is added onto your age, then it is time for you to start settling. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that impression. I'm saying this because, as I hinted, it sometimes is born out of sheer concern, and so you can understand. But I think for me, it is time to look at the things that we have been so stuck to, and we are doing that we think, oh, we need to take a break, or we need to become better versions of ourselves. One of the things I want to put across is anger. See, I am all nice, all bubbly, all some way. But when I get angry, please, it's not nice. And I know that. And if there's anything I'm trying to work towards is when I get angry, how long I decide to stay angry, how quick I would want to forgive. And that's one thing I'm learning in this new phase. Forgive ASAP. Forgive as soon as possible. Forget and delete that hurt. Forget and delete whoever caused you pain. Forget and delete whoever, because at the end of the day, your inability to forgive gives the people power over you, give them people power over your conscience, and that you see them. I mean, this is not a platform to talk about forgiveness, but you know, for everybody who has been at that point where you struggled forgiving, you know that it gets to a point that it takes a toll on you and it's draining. It has a way of sucking your energy. And for me, in this new phase, I am trying as much as possible to quickly forgive ASAP and then move on. Because as you can see, the more you hold on to that hurt, the more you hold on to that pain, it brings you nothing than misery. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything that you are growing that you think you should let go and become a better version of you, it's your ability to let go of past hurt and forgive ASAP. Forgive. Easier said than done. I know. Easier said than done. I understand. Easier said than done. That's so right. But you have to. The next thing I want to talk about is that at this point in your life, whether you think you are making progress or you are not making progress, it's time to start appreciating you for who you are. It's time to start appreciating for the little things that you have been able to achieve over the period. It's time to pat yourself on the back or at the back and say that I made this stride. I made this progress. I have made some wrong turns, but can I celebrate my victories? And that's what I am talking about this morning. We have failed to celebrate our victories. We would rather beat ourselves down and say we have made wrong turns and we shouldn't have. And I know when you make wrong turns, it can be frustrating. Imagine going somewhere, you have anticipated what time you intend spending on the road, only for your driver to make a wrong turn where you cannot even do a U-turn. You have to go meandering before you find your spot and head towards where you originally were supposed to head towards. It can be frustrating, but make sure you celebrate your victories. And the last thing I'm saying this morning is that whether we like it or not, there's so much God has endowed us with: gifts, abilities, capabilities, all that. We are so much loaded with things that we are not even aware of. For me, it's a season to start looking at other areas of my life that I have not even paid attention to. It starts from now. Maybe today is not your birthday. And so you are thinking, oh, can I wait till my birthday so that I start reorganizing my life? You can start now. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new chapter. Make the best out of it. I am going to take time to find out other things that I have not averted my mind to. I'm going to take time to be more patient with people. I'm going to take time to let go of my anger and better leave things to slide as quick as I can. I'm going to acknowledge the fact that the Father has lavished so much love on me that I cannot but reciprocate that love. I'm going to live with the fact that there is a God who has got me covered. For all those who sent birthday wishes, for all those who called, for all those who prayed, for all my special friends who are tuned in, for those who would watch later in the day, these are the things. What are you living for? Make a mark, because for you are here for a reason. Someday, when all is said and done, we are going to give account of our lives, how we lived our lives. And I'm sure the Father is waiting patiently to say, thank you, good and faithful servants. And for me, that's why we are here. We live, we make impact, not only in our environment, but we make impact for the generations yet to come. We make impact for people who are yet to be born. And that's impact. It has to be generational. It has to be said of you that you are here and you made some strides and you caused a change on the face of the earth. It's time to renew the face of the earth, because there's a spirit of God in us that does the renewal. And all he wants is that we avail ourselves as channels to be used to renew the face of the earth. Thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful connecting with you. My name is Maxine Misode. I thank all my friends, Jessica. I thank Erefua. I thank my friend Nana. I thank all those who have sent me messages, my family, all those who are still sending messages, all those who have been connecting from day one when we started this, for all those who wish me birthday messages and send me birthday messages on Facebook. It's always a pleasure knowing that you are so loved, you are so appreciated. The love is overwhelming. I'm allowing it to sink in small, small. And it's always a pleasure connecting with you. I don't know how the rest of my day is going to be like, but my fingers are crossed. Uh, and I'm singing, "It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday." And I almost okay. So I share birthday with my twin sister. So I'm a twin. For all those listening in, and for Yao. Okay, so Yao celebrated his birthday yesterday. Yao is in the studio with me. He's the one who sourced me out. And he says yesterday was my birthday. So Yao's birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Yao. And Alex is also here. I don't know what he's trying to do with things. Alex, who do you yeah now? Yes, is here. And I'm thinking that okay, Alex, are we ready? Okay. So I don't know why I put Alex on the spot, but it's like he's ready. And so for all those tuned in, please keep your fingers crossed. You can't see us. You can only see me. You can't see him. So Alex. Oh, isn't that lovely? So they're trying to play a birthday song for me. So this is my bosses. They are trying to play birthday song for me. So I'm going to sit down and stop talking and listen. Please, if you can sing wherever you are, please sing with us. Yeah. Okay. A. Italian what? Hey, Alex, you're showing me levels to go. Hey. I should be standing and dancing. Oh, okay. So much. Thank you so much.